first task is to put our Windows 8 machine into audit mode. Now, the simplest way to do that is at this screen when it's first built, and press Ctrl, Shift and F3, and it will reboot, automatically log on as the administrator, and boot into Windows, and it will present you with the sysprep prompt. And it's at this point that you need to install all your applications, your settings, any files that you want on your target machines. Okay, just cancel that, and then you can install whatever software and configure the machine however you like. A second way to put a machine into audit mode is you've gone past that screen and you've got a Windows machine already built. You can put any machine into audit mode by simply running sysprep, which I'm going to run from command line. Now sysprep lives in C, Windows System 32 sysprep, so I'm just going to change to that directory, and then you'll see here that I can run sysprep with the audit switch. That will also put the machine into audit mode. It's just an alternative. And that will shut the machine down, reboot it, once again log on as administrator, and present you with a sysprep prompt, same as it did before. And like before, now you can put all your software on, copy all the files on, set all the settings however you wish, and every time the machine boots it will present you with this sysprep logon, and it will automatically log on as administrator all the while it is in audit mode. So here's a machine that I've got already built and configured how I would like. So before I image it, I need to run sysprep again, which if you remember is in the C, Windows System 32 sysprep folder. Now this time, instead of running it from command line, I'm simply going to double click on it to run it. And I want to tick the box that says generalize, and I'm going to set this one to shut down. You can pick reboot if you like. Just remember that it must be ready to pixie boot onto your WDS server, and that will perform sysprep on this machine, anonymize it and shut it down. So I'm going to boot this machine from the network. You'll see here it's picked up the WDS, and you need to press F12 to boot from the WDS server. And I'm going to select capture an image. So this is my reference machine. I'm going to take an image of it and copy that image up to my WDS server. At the welcome screen, simply click next. Now choose a volume to capture. If you're expecting it to be C, you'll be disappointed, because C is reserved for something else. So it's more often than not going to be D, the volume that you want to capture. Give the image a name. I'm going to call this Windows 8 _ V1, and an image description. This can be whatever you want, as long as you can recognise it. And click next. Now, what it does is it creates the image on one of the machine's local drives before it uploads it, so you need to pick where you're going to save the copy of the image locally. Now remember, the system drive is D, so I'm just going to save it onto there. Now I'm going to give the file a name, Win8, and remember that it has to have a Wim extension, so end it in .wim, and click save. Obviously you need plenty of free space on the drive that you're going to image, because the image actually gets written back to the drive. And I'm going to upload that image when it is finished to my WDS server. Under server name, type in either the IP address or the name of the WDS server and click connect. And we're in a Windows environment, so it should ask me to authenticate. Log on with the appropriate domain credentials and click OK. Now, because we've authenticated, you'll notice we can now hit that drop down and we can select the image group name that we created in part 1. That's where our image is going to get stored. Now I've sped this up dramatically for the sake of the video. Puts it local, it uploads it to the WDS server, and when it's done, simply click finish, and then this machine will reboot, and because it's been sysprepped, it will rebuild itself back into Windows. Just to prove, back on the server, if I open the Windows Deployment Services Management Console, expand servers and expand the server name. Now when I look under install images, there's my deployment group, image group, and there is the image that I've just uploaded. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes for it to appear there, but that's it uploaded and ready to send out to my clients. And that's us done, and our image captured back up to the server. Just close that down. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to come and visit us at www.peatnetlive.com.